I really wanted to take my trailer up to the top of this mountain where I could see over the town and the mountains for miles. But I quickly discovered that the road was very uneven and full of this loose, slippery sand. This was going to be the first time that I took my off-road vehicles over some tricky terrain. I had purchased a powerful four-wheel drive tow vehicle as well as an off-road capable travel trailer. I thought I'd just jump right in and start driving up the mountain and I'd figure it out along the way, but I quickly got myself in a sticky situation.
Okay. That is bad.
My rig started sliding sideways on the loose sand. We tried everything we could think of to keep my car from sliding off the side of a mountain. At the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly how we got out of this situation. But first, I've been at this for months, and I think I've come up with 3 steps to keep you safe while off-roading with your trailer. I'm not one to talk, but the first step should happen before you even leave your driveway. Get out the manual and read through how to change into lower gears and how to shift into four-wheel drive. Later in this video, I'll give you several different examples of terrains that you can drive over and tell you which settings for four-wheel drive work best. For now, I want you to just learn how to manually shift gears, lock your differential, and shift into four-wheel drive. If you only take away one thing from this video, I want it to be this. When in doubt, get out of your car and walk it out. I've only been traveling for a few months, and I've already seen somebody total their vehicle by putting it through a stream that was too deep. And in remote areas like this, not only will you lose the value of your car, but it'll also cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to remove your vehicle from the wilderness, as to not be a pollutant. As for rocks and debris, if anything concerns you, just get out and move it out of your way. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you exactly all the settings that you need for different types of situations. Go ahead and screenshot this if you want. Now, when entering water, you want to maintain your momentum the entire way through. But if you do start losing momentum for any reason, it will help to already have been in a low gear to give you that torque that you need to get started again. And while your car is big and heavy, you can still get washed downstream by just a foot or two of water. The rule of thumb that I use is to just not let fast-moving water get high enough to reach the side panels of my car or trailer. But also be mindful of your grill and exhaust pipes, as they should stay above water too. Okay, now let's talk about going up or down hills. When going downhill with your trailer, remember that you have multiple ways of slowing down, not just your brake pedal. You can manually trigger your trailer brakes with your phone or by squeezing a trigger, depending on your setup. But the primary way you should be slowing yourself down is with engine braking. Keep it in a low gear and just let it roll. And that low gear will help you get up hills too, due to the extra torque. And a locked differential, meaning all wheels have to turn at the same rate, will help you over bumps. So now we know how to take it slow. Next, we'll take a look at what you should be paying attention to while you're driving. Note that you can't see very far in front of you, let alone what's behind you. I know it sounds obvious to say, but the visual fix that you get on your trailer tire location via a well-placed mirror is going to give you so much peace of mind down the road. They sell mirror extenders if you need them, but just make sure that you can see your trailer tires. And if you can't see something from the driver's seat, then get out and look. Or if you're lazy like me, you could have a friend do it for you. I highly recommend doing it this way, as your friend will be the one outside doing all the work while you rest comfortably in the air-conditioned car, remaining totally alert, of course. The more you travel, the more you'll get accustomed to the different types of road surfaces and terrain. But each time, you'll have to make your own judgment call based on the conditions of the road. Similar to judging the water depth of a stream, you should also judge how high rocks stick up and if they could potentially bottom out on anything on the underside of your vehicle. Finally, when making judgment calls about going down certain roads, it's important to imagine the worst case scenarios. Not only can you lose all of the value in and of your trailer and your car, but you could also be in very serious danger.
When I thought I was a navigator, I thought I could read the signs.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, coming in. Okay, so the only reason you would ever do something like that is if you are sliding sideways and you just need to get your tires rolling at all. And no matter what gear you in, the tires won't roll and you just end up skiing down the hill. How do I know that? It's because I spent 2 hours trying to roll down a hill, and I couldn't get the tires to roll, and I kept sliding sideways down that hill that I just showed you. And the only way I was able to break out of that sideways slide was to point the tires forward and put it in neutral and just let everything free spin, just like I showed you there. So that's what neutral allows you to do. But most of the time, all of the time actually, you should just keep it in four-wheel drive low while you're going down a hill. Okay, so when in doubt, don't be afraid to call for help. The police should know who to call. And towing companies, this is what they get paid for, so it helps their businesses. But just be mindful that it could be very costly and you could get yourself into a really tricky situation. But don't let that deter you from trying new things. Just make sure you do your research and take it slow.